Well, I see it's up. Let's see if it's working. Am I not allowed to view my own live stream? See, the picture works just fine. Apparently can't. That's so stupid. I guess I'll just open it in another tab. Let's see. Oh, it is working. Oh, it is working. Okay, well, there it goes. Can you get out of here? I'm trying to drink my water. Okay, so we have some viewers. I have no idea if that count is correct or not. I can't believe this is just working like as soon as I put it up. Sorry about the cat. I have a cat. Hello. James Kelt, hello. What's up? You're very, very early. I just started. Yeah, I see you. Doing all right? Heck yeah, dog. I'm barely living. Oh my goodness. But I'm feeling just a little bit better today. Yeah. This is perfect too because it's cold out, so I don't have the AC on. Well, I don't have the AC on when I do these things anyway, but that means that I just cook alive in my room during the summer. I'm not really sure what we're going to be doing today. See, my plan is... Oh, God. No! She's still biting wires. My plan is to be working on... Can you leave that alone? I think I made a post, a community post some time ago. Let's see if I can pull it up. That I'd be redoing all of my music. I don't remember what I said. 10 months ago. Well, actually, I'm surprised it was that recent because it feels like forever ago now. So I am working on redoing my Bad A remix, which from Eurobeat Brony, which actually held up fairly okay. I don't really like it, but it's not as bad as I thought it should sound by this point in time, if you know what I mean. Okay, we've got... How long have I been live? Like 5 minutes. I'm not really waiting for a lot of viewers. I'm more just streaming this for my own benefit to kind of keep me working. Because what happens is that I can get too easily distracted by like YouTube videos and stuff. So at least if I'm live, I won't I have to stick to the live stream. I'm planning on live streaming more anyway, so I should just get used to it. Oh, so what I wanted to do was I wanted to find the live stream where I was working on the redo a long time ago. Let's see. Was it this one? I really don't remember. I do so much.
And we are live, my dudes.
Oh yeah, this is my old laptop.
I haven't even opened up. Okay, I have to get rid of this, like...
What is this? Oh, this is that other song that I never actually finished.
Give away the whole context of the song, because that's the part of the fun in figuring it out.
Call to open.
No, not you, I mean the cat.
I still had a Twitter.
Anything interesting happening on Twitter?
What is it? I'm watching him.
That's wrong too.
Okay, this is obviously the wrong one. Part 3?
Alright, let's do it.
This is only half an hour. Six years ago. My goodness. Still open. I can't believe this song was this finished.
Yeah, that's basically... Hell yeah. Stuff like all...
Probably finish it at some point. I don't have this project file anymore.
Before I forget. That sounds lame.
I'll open up. Was it this? There's no way. This is recent.
9/5/22.
Yeah, this is the winter wrap-up remix. Yeah, okay. So then where was it? Oh, so it's funny. Live Q&A maybe?
Are you...
All I see is AoE 3. I'm pretty sure I worked... Yes. Is this it?
Or should I continue messing around with one true Alpha, Omega, and Theta? What is it? It says that they missed me. Good, alright, let's see what we got. Hell yeah, we have sound. Did that work? Yes, it did.
What?
Okay, cool. And you're gonna load some more. Hell yeah.
I have a much better computer
Hell
now.
yeah.
I wanted to see what I'm I don't have this project file anymore, so I wanted to see what I was doing.
Where is the, what's going on here?
I should keep this intro. That sounds so much better. That sounds so much better. I think I should probably keep it then. Let's see. What do I have here? I was trying to recreate it. I don't remember what I have this at least. But pitch shifting is going to be a problem. Well, let's first work on the... Let's do poly. It's not quite the right sound. Let's see. What's this? What if I put those together? I think it went something like... Right, started on a C sharp. That's the wrong tab. Where is it? I have so many things open. Oh, it's a D. You were so quiet before I started streaming. What are you doing? Just drinking water. That's not the right sound at all. I have a feeling that if I try to recreate it... Yeah, this is closer. right? What, something like that?
Let's see.
That is not how it went. I can't check chat from my phone. Any plans regarding music videos relating to your OC? Oh God, if only you knew. Oh man, I wish I could. I really do. I can't. I don't have the capability. Art and animation, I don't know if you've noticed, are not exactly my strong suit. And even if they were, they take a very long time. Like a very long time. I don't remember how long it took to make my commentary video on Fame and Misfortune, but it was something like a month of full-time work. So if there's going to be like any animations or anything like that on my channel, it's going to have at least one other person involved because I don't have the time. I just don't. Between video editing and post-production and music production, all my time is used up. I wish, though. I really do. I mean, maybe if I get a little more active and the channel becomes a little bit more popular, something like that might be able to happen. Well, that's a lot of hours. Yeah, yeah. I think it kind of wound up working like that by accident, but it was like 8 hours a day, 5 days a week for like a straight month. And the ironic part is that I don't even like the way that it looks. Because I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened, but in the project file, the lip synced looked okay. And then I don't remember where it went wrong during the rendering process or when I imported it into another like comp or whatever. I'm not sure what happened, but it became out of sync and I didn't catch it until the whole video was already done. And I was just not going to go back and figure out where in this crazy process I went wrong. So get out of here. You have your own water. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, so maybe in the future, I mean, I'm planning on, I've mentioned this before, I'm planning on streaming a little bit more. I have my animation puppet that I used for that video. I'm going to rig up to do essentially VTubing, I think is what it would be. Right now I've got the chibi puppet I'm going to do for an initial rig. I've got to edit this a little bit in order to do it properly. But I wanted to wait to start streaming until this was done, but I'm having such a hard time concentrating and getting this done that it's just like, you know what, let me get some work done and let me start live streaming. And just get started, get the ball rolling. But yeah, it's so much work. It's so much work. But maybe, to answer your question. I'm sorry, I went on a very long tangent. Maybe I should just do that. You know, we're gonna put a pin in this, and I have to change all my audio settings. Actually, should I really do? Yeah, I'm not really in the. I'm not super in the mood to do music stuff right now. Um, I already have this open. Yeah, we're gonna switch gears here because I don't have super inspiration. So I'm gonna close this out and then what you call it? All the audio settings I have to shift because it's all coming through FL right now. And you can see the track here. As soon as I close this out, it's gonna go muted. So give me a sec. Let's see. Okay, that's the wrong. This should be that. And then, yeah, that should be that. So if I. Yeah, okay. The issue is now I don't know how it sounds. And it won't let me check anymore. Can I check on. I should not have closed that out. Okay, so the sound is working. That's good. And now I don't have the echo in my ear anymore. It's so confusing. Okay, so the sound is working. That's good. And now I don't have the echo in my ear anymore. And then that should show up on the stream. Although I'm not playing the stream, so I can't. Confusing. Okay. Goodness, I'm so dumb. Although I'm not playing the stream. Okay, I'm beyond it. All right. That's fine. I trust that it's working. Right? Right? Let me just test. We're just going to test. Let's test. We're just going to test. Okay, it is coming through. All right. All right. Very good. There's an echo, yeah, because I'm playing the stream. I'm trying to test. Okay. So, actually, let me change tabs here. What am I doing? Okay, there it goes.
If you want the...
Oh, of course.
Hi.
So, I put the display back on. So right now I'm trying to rig, and the head is the wrong way. I'm trying to rig this up for Live 2D. Live 2D. Here it is. I already used up my trial because I procrastinated that badly. No, not right now. So I am. Well, I know that this has to be. So this is what I'm going to try when I stream. This is what I'm going to try to rig up to match with my movements. I already have a webcam and stuff like that. Finally, you're being quiet. Thank you. I guess it really should be front facing, though I don't think I made a front facing one. If I just reflect all of this, right? Hello? Is that locked? What's with this? Why wouldn't it select? Oh. No, that wasn't an invitation for you to start making noise. Yeah, no. Okay. So, darn it. We would want this to be reflected. Yeah, that looks normal. That's fine. I have to set this up properly because if I don't, it's going to be a nightmare. It has to be neutral. So we want the head. Will that work? As level as possible. Yeah. Okay. That's not bad. For the eyes, the glasses should be able to flip. Oh, that doesn't even look bad. Let's see. No. You know, I just realized I don't even know how it looked before. Let me just take a copy before I screw everything up. Okay. How's your cat been? She's been trouble. So her name is Masako in an English accent, Masako in a slightly closer to authentic accent. My wife and I just got her from our backyard because she's feral. She was a street cat. And she was kind of familiar with the house already because we just moved into this place. And one day she just, after a couple months of us being here, she just started yowling to be let in. So we just took her in, and now she's our cat. So she's been a little trouble because any kind of drastic change like that is going to be hard on an animal. But as far as cats go, she's actually super well behaved and very mild tempered. As you can hear, she's quiet again. She only makes noise when she's like super excited. And yeah, she's on and off. She's super great for someone who just moved in for the first time. Oh, this looks fine. So she's in her cat bed right now. I feel like there's something missing. But it looks fine. Right? Yeah. They're supposed to be reflected like that. And then... yeah, I wonder if I can get away with making the wings bigger. Yeah, I think I like that. It's much closer to the... much closer to the original. Okay, and then I'm not sure what's going on with these antennae. Okay, so that's rearranged what I've got so far. I know I need... should I split up the eyes? I think I probably should. Oof. Take off your glasses. Okay, they're separate, but I need them on... I need them not to be on their own layer. How do I delete the layer without deleting the objects in the layer? Oh, you could just make another layer. Why am I blanking? Why am I blanking? I guess this should be called pupil. What will this be? Right. And then this is... and then we'll just bring this in there, bring this in there. This is... and then this is... and I have to have those split. The glasses are fine. I think the antenna is separate, yeah. That's gonna be a little stiff. What is this? Oh, this should probably be on another layer. Where is it? Here it is. Oh, I guess it's gonna go behind. Yeah. And I think that's all the splitting I needed to do, because all this is just going to be... I guess I could... this is separate, this is separate. Yeah, all the legs are separate. Okay, I think that's all the splitting that I had to do. Sounds good. No, didn't know you had a wife. Congratulations on your marriage. Yeah, I've been married for 7 years. 7 years, next month, actually. I got married in December of 2017. But thank you. I appreciate the congratulations nonetheless. Yeah, I suppose I don't really talk about my personal life that much on here, because I rarely have time or the energy to do work for the channel. The work that's supposed to be on here, let alone other stuff. Okay, so now I need to know all I have for this is that, and I'm going to be using the deforming feature that they have, and you'll see what I mean. I've been using this tutorial from Kira Omori, Omori, don't know. And she has a chart here handy. There it is. I don't know how I'm going to translate this. Hello? There we go. Oh, so this would have to be split. What is this? Let's call it 3. Okay, so yeah, let's see. So I'll make a duplicate of that. And now there should be 2. Let me lock everything. Right, if I delete this, yeah, 1 remains. Okay. Should be 2, and they're both should be 1.5. Because when they're put together, they should make 3. So, oh, well, I should, if I'm going to make it a less steep curve, I should just do 1 and then mirror it. Let's see, how's that? Yeah, that's okay. I don't really like this steep. Yeah, that's fine. And then we're just gonna hug those 2. Am I getting sick? Goodness. Oh, but how does this come together? I didn't really think that through, now did I? I just realized this should all be on different layers, not in one. Great. At least I caught it. Yeah. Okay. So the upper should have like a mask here. Probably shouldn't be as sloppy as it is. Right, so those 2 go together. And then the lower should also have, yo, how you hanging? I'm hanging by a thread, but I am hanging. Where did I just put that? Hello, Dark Flare, welcome to the stream. I've been seeing you commenting, and I appreciate the comments. I read all the comments. Obviously, I don't get that many. right now I am putting together a chibi puppet. Well, this is one I've already had. It's already made an appearance. But I'm going to I'm basically practice rigging this up to like I guess be a VTuber. I'm not really going to be a VTuber in the traditional sense because it's really just to make my streams working on stuff more interesting. Like I have actually stuff to do, and guys don't do that well in the VTubing space anyway. It's not like I have an AI do it all for me. That's nice. Yeah, nice is a good way of putting it. Where is the there it is. So I am just, this is mostly like this is basically just a just chatting stream. Well, it's really for me to keep myself occupied, because what happens is that I get so distracted from everything on the internet, because I can just easily stop working and do something else. Okay. And then I need... I don't know how I'm going to do this. I guess I have to... like, what I want it to look like open. Let me... yeah. And I keep doing that. Let's just do a simple shape here. Right, that would be like happy-ish. So I don't know what the I don't know what the color is. I'm just gonna take it from whatever this is. What is this? Oh, I don't like that. Then again, I don't like that color anyway. And it looks okay. Right. Well, I could try it. If I don't like it, I'll fix it. And then I'll need this color. Ooh, feels like I never left. Feels like I never left at all. It's the weekend where I live. You either work on the internet all day or you're getting drunk, not really a lot of choices. Well, I live in New York City and it's not much different. I know that sounds crazy, but I tell people all the time, like, if you want to enjoy the city, you have to have money. So if you can't afford spending like $100 every time you go out, which I can't, then you're gonna be doing pretty much the same stuff. This shape-ish. Let's see. Well, it's gonna be pointed. Will it matter? I don't think so. At least I hope it won't. Yeah, this economy is pretty rough. Well, this might be unpopular for me to say, but it's always been rough. As far as I can remember, it's always been rough. Although I can acknowledge the fact that it is worse than usual. When I moved into this place in April, I sent out, I don't know, about 80 applications to like low skilled, not many qualification jobs that nobody wanted to do, and I didn't hear back from any of them. I got a single interview request. I got a request to go in for an interview that when I followed up with, they just ghosted me. They didn't give me a time, they didn't give me a date, they didn't give me nothing. An address of where to meet. They just said that they were interested in interviewing me, and that was it. I had spent weeks applying for places, and I didn't hear back from any of them. Just that one place, and they ghosted me. So, but the thing is, that wasn't even... I've been having experiences like that for years. For years. Here in New York City, in particular. Because when in a couple of years ago, like in 2019, 2018, I used to apply on Indeed, because everybody used to tell me, "Oh, apply with Indeed, and Indeed. I don't know if they still do now because I haven't used them in a while, but Indeed would tell you how many applicants would be applying for the same position as the one that you applied for. And there was, on every position that I wanted to apply for, there were no fewer than like 600 applicants. You're basically entering a lottery. For a job. So it's always been like that over here. What's that mean? My soul on the internet a couple of times. You need to be 21 with 30 years of experience. Yeah. Employees have unrealistic expectations on what they want with their employees to be able to deal with. Well, so what I think is going on with that is that they're not... I think people make the mistake... God, goodness, this looks awful. I think I'm going to look for an episode reference. I think people make the mistake of thinking that employers are serious about those qualifications. I don't think they're serious about the qualifications. I just think there's more applicants than there are jobs available. So they're being picky about experience. They think that employers think that experience and stuffing, the job listing with qualifications is going to bring them the best qualified candidate, which in theory should technically work. But they're just stuffing the job listing with just, with whatever they think will bring them the best candidates and weed out the worst ones because they can afford to be picky right now. So it's not like they really care. They're just looking for the best possible. They're trying to weed out all the people they can afford to just ignore. If you get what I'm saying. Okay, I'm going to look for an episode reference because I'm actually not sure. I don't think they even have teeth in the chibi form. Hold on. Let me turn off the display here while I go through my folders. I don't know, where did I save all the MLP episodes? Had to have been an EE, right? Yeah, here. I know in season 2 there's Chibi in A Canterlot Wedding. I'm gonna have to mute it so that I don't get copyright struck. That's a fair point. Yeah, yeah. That's really what I think is going on. It's not that employers have suddenly become stupid. I mean, they've always been stupid, but there's always been a lot of people applying for jobs. So if I were an employer and I knew that if I posted a job that I needed to get filled and 1,000 people would apply, I would need to figure out how to sort through those 1,000 people. I Am I thinking of friendship as witchcraft? I thought there was chibi that came in this song. I know it does in Friendship is Witchcraft's dub. I think I am. Okay. Man, where does do you, I'm thinking of Friendship is Witchcraft. Let's see. Where does Chibi appear? I think the Frankie Doodle Donkey episode, but I think that's like an alternative, like velvet-y style. That's not really the one that I'm looking for. I don't even remember what that episode was called. It's been so long since I've gone through this. I'm pretty sure it was season 2. Pretty sure it was season 2. Is that too new? Season 1, maybe? Second Master, Ghostbusters, Dragon Shine, Look Before You Sleep, Some of the Century. I don't even remember. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Maybe I should just look up Friendship is Witchcraft. And let's see what they've got. Yeah. I don't need the whole thing. Add.
Not biologically related. Oh!
Yeah, here it is. I was thinking of Friendship is Witchcraft. Oh, they just have the whole thing filled. That's probably better. It probably will look less weird. Yeah, they yeah, that's fine, I think. You can see that, right? Okay. Heard of it but haven't watched it. Does your web browser still let you install uBlock Origin? Well, I'm running this on Iridium, which is a Chromium browser. I don't know as of uBlock. Yeah, I don't know if I do things off of Firefox. The reason why I don't have Firefox up right now is because I have a bunch of tabs and stuff on it. So I'm using Iridium because I don't really use Iridium that often. I don't like using Chromium browsers, but this one's pretty blank. I don't know if this one lets you install uBlock, because supposedly supposedly Chromium. I forgot what Google Chrome's what the base web browser is called. But supposedly Chromium browsers don't support it anymore. But I mean, it doesn't matter. This isn't my main one. Okay. I think I still will have tongue or something. I'm wondering if I should. Yeah, I'm wondering if I should have this like flipped. Yeah, I like both of those. Problem is that this has to fit for both. Yeah. So if I had this, I can't tell how it's gonna look. Wait, I've done this 1,000 times. I don't know what's gotten into me. Yeah, that don't look right. That don't look right. Okay. Something wider. Oh, I think you mentioned something about you know, I heard of it but haven't watched it. Yeah, Friendship is Witchcraft is funny in the sense that it. See, the thing is, a lot of things can make me laugh. I'm actually very easy to make laugh. So it's, in my opinion, it's fairly funny because I think it does fairly well with it does a good job of being ironic, especially considering the source material. But I know it's definitely not for everybody. There are some people that have said like, oh, I watched it, I didn't find it funny at all. Let's continue. Yeah. Nope, that don't look right either. See, the thing is that that looks fine, but that's because the curve is there. Welcome back, Dark Flare. This is a problem. So the smile looks fine, but the frown does not. And I have the song in my head. Yeah, that don't look good. Can I get away with just leaving it? Could I get away with just leaving it? Well, you know what? I could deform it in the. I could change it. I can change it in the. In the. What is this called? Live 2D. Does rotating? Well, no, it's not going to, because I think the thing that makes it look better is that the curve is like aligned with this one. So you can see with the smile, it looks fine. Ish? Yeah, it looks fine. But I can, in Live 2D, I can deform this anyway. I can, like, change it. That's part of the thing about Live 2D. Which is, this is the software that I'm going to use to rig it up. See, I had, what I was originally planning on doing was I have Adobe Character Animator. But which is what I was originally doing in one of the first streams. But a Character Animator, even though I have this awesome gaming PC, it is super slow. So I have to use Live 2D instead. Goodness, you should see the you should see how I have it rigged up in After Effects. I'll show it real quick. Well, this is not this one, but the original, the puppet that I had in the worst FIM episode ever video that I did. Yeah. This is the rig that I normally work with. You can see how slow it's being. There it goes. I haven't used this thing in a while. And oh, I have the rig comp fairly organized, which is which is really good. Oh yeah, I am using Duik for it. Okay. Is it gonna move? Hello? Oh yeah, see, I can't move it too much, otherwise it goes out of place. How did I do like all the head movements and stuff? I haven't opened this in so long. Icon, anchor. Wait, how did I do this? Did I just there's no way I just rotated it, right? Oh, maybe I did. Maybe I did. Yeah, and then I don't know how long this took me to rig up. It took me a very, 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 very long time. I'll have to get back to that at some point. Okay, so these just have to be on separate layers. I'm sorry, you guys are going to have to be patient with me. I have not been very well, as I said in my community post. This goes in front, right? And then yeah, so hello, there we go. Oh, so now I have to see if this this is actually going to cover it. Sort of. Take your time, dude. It feels so much more pressing than just take your time, dude. It feels so much more pressing than that. Okay. And then I guess I can have another one for like the teeth layer, I guess. I guess I only need one. This is the first time I've ever done something like this. So in the FIM worst FIM episode ever video that I did lip sync with frame by frame. And so I have, as you can see, all of them drawn out already. Supposedly Live 2D supports frame by frame, but there's barely any information on how to get it done. And Live 2D is a brand new piece of software that I've never used before. So I'm essentially going to have to figure it out myself at some point, which I can do. It's just going to take me forever. So right now I'm going to use the Chibi puppet. They use this method. I don't know if you've ever seen VTubers where you're just deforming it. So you put a mesh, of course. You put a mesh over it, and then the program will like move it, like will deform it for you in the shape that it's supposed to look like. And I don't really like that, but it's not going to look good either way because it's live anyway. Oh, that's in it. I want this to be. I'll just call this. I know, at least I know that everything covers up. Okay. And I think that's it for that. Wow, look at me. I'm getting something done today. Is there, everything has to be, everything that needs to move has to be on a separate layer. So I just have to make sure. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine, that's fine. I guess that's fine. Yeah. My wife might not be so happy about the wings being bigger, but I kind of like it that way. What? Yeah, what is all this? Oh, that's all on the neck, right? Yeah. So that needs to be separate. It's a good thing. Every time I do something new, I preemptively overproduce it. Just in case I need to use it for something else in the future, and so this worked out perfectly for that. Let's see. Barely any documentation on new software. Reminds me of when I had to troubleshoot proprietary software or hardware. What's funny is Live 2D isn't even that new. I don't know. I don't know why. Because VTubers all use Live 2D. VTubers are a dime a dozen. But there's barely any like free resources on how to actually use the thing beyond just the basics. Yeah, and it does come across very proprietary. Even though it's not even that new. Like, everyone should have figured this out already. But I guess it's just taking a front seat for the first time in, like, the past couple of years. So maybe in a couple of years, if I've been used to using it, I might do some tutorials when I figure things out. I've been like thinking back and forth on doing some After Effects tutorials, but nobody's asked me for those, so they're not gonna. I don't know if it's actually gonna help anybody. So yeah, this is what I'm dealing with. I have so many things I want to do, and I'm being held up. So I just gotta get started. Okay, I think this is all I need. Now, now what I need to do is open this in Photoshop. I actually think I should probably save this as a separate. You know what? Let me not. Well, it's too late, but let me save this as a separate. What is this called? GB Live 2D. And then I'll just get rid of that. Save that. Open Puppet. And then I'll just save this as, yeah, the original. Okay. It's a good thing I'm trying to get used to streaming while my channel is dead. Okay, so now I have to get this in Photoshop. And I have no idea how I'm going to do that. Let me once again navigate through everything. There it is. Will it do it right? Oh, it did it in grayscale. Lovely. Now it's all in one layer. How on earth? What were those prior instructions again? Place an open file application. Should be resaved from the create prev. Yeah. That's already checked. I hate trying to figure this out. What is the point of this control panel if it doesn't do anything? It doesn't show me anything. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. How do I import? No. Open as. Yeah, I know. I went through this last time too, and I don't remember how I eventually got through it. No, that's some that doesn't matter. Stream properties, resolution. Why is it all in one layer? That's like the exact opposite of what I need to have happen. Oh, and this came out like that. Okay, well then I need to change that anyway. See this line? I thought this was just a display thing, but apparently not. I don't. It is, but it's coming out anyway. There we go. I don't know what that was about. All right, so I just have to look it up. How to import Illustrator files. Yeah, exactly. You know exactly what I'm going for. Import next one. Hello? Are they blocking me just because I'm using a VPN, which is also the sponsor of today's stream? Wait, what's up? That's exactly what I wanted. Yeah, ish, it sucks. You can convert the shape to edible. No, that's the wrong answer. No, you can't. That's the wrong answer. I've done it before. Opening Adobe Illustrator file. Export click paths to Illustrator? What? Oh, exporting it in a. That's something. I don't know why I didn't just think of that before. Okay. Let's try that. Let's try that. Yeah, PSD, RGB, right layers, maximum editability, art after my, yeah. Okay. Hopefully this should work. That page still won't load. Okay. Let's see if it'll open. Drum roll. Yes, it did. That was the right answer. People, man. This person says, no, you can't. Photoshop wasn't made to open Illustrator with layers. That's like trying to use a hammer to open a can of soda. Here it is. Illustrator with layers. Completely wrong. What? What are you loading? Okay, the background can go. Because this needs to be in Photoshop in order for Live2D to import it. I just wanted to make sure that it would open up with the layers. And it looks like everything is. Oh, that's funny. I didn't notice that. That's covering. My wife is so smart. My wife is the one who made this, I think. I think. I could have made it too. Maybe I made it. I don't remember. She would remember. Okay, so then that's fine. So in theory, okay, in theory, I should be able to open this up. So let's try opening it. Oh, give me full scale. My computer ain't a wimp. Okay. I'm liking where this is going. Background's a little unnecessary. We can just get rid of that. There's a slight bluish tint, but other than that. Okay. Alright, so I got it in. Look at that. Now I have to rig this up. I have no idea how I'm going to do that. I have a couple tutorials open. Oh, you know what I wanted to do? I know most streamers have like a, what you call it? Like an intro screen that it goes for 15 minutes. I'm thinking about making... They normally have music play. I'm thinking about making a 15-minute track specifically for it. I wonder what it should be. Maybe it could be like a, what you call it, like a mashup of a bunch of stuff I've done. That would be cool. 15 minutes. Ooh, that sounds interesting, actually. Okay. I might do that. I might actually do that. Okay, so let's see. How am I going to... I don't need that. With this. How am I actually going to do this? So much. I'm going to get this done. I don't know if I'm going to stream, when I'm going to stream again, but the next time I stream, it's going to be through this thing. It's going to be through this thing. For sure. I've been streaming an hour. Okay, you know what? I got something done today. I'm very happy about that. I'm going to cut it off here, and I'm going to work on this thing. If I finish it quicker than I expect, then I might go live again even today or tomorrow. If not, then it might be another week, but we'll see. That's what I'm thinking about doing right now. Unless anybody like wants to chat or something, which I suppose is possible. Well, I don't think there's anybody here. This says one. Yeah, YouTube just says there's one. Both 1 and 2 at the same time. Lovely. Category music. I didn't fix that. Whatever. Also to give me time to make a... Okay. Yeah. So I'm gonna work on this. I didn't do a blink. I I forgot about that. I forgot to do a blink. Do you have a G5 Breezy OC? Are there Breezes in G5? I haven't watched anything from G5. It looks terrible. I can barely handle G4. Hey, what's up, Iceberg? Are there Breezes in G5? I'd be surprised if there were. MLT G5. Oh my god, there are. Oh my god, this looks awful. Ugh. Oh my goodness. That's terrible. I hope that's not real. No, it looks real. Oh my goodness. No. No, no, I don't. I didn't even know there were breezes in G5. I haven't watched a single. I haven't even watched season 9 of G4. About a year ago, I just finally surpassed season 7. I think G5 should have been a real reboot rather than a sequel. That's what I thought it was when it initially started coming out. Or not when it initially started coming out, but when the announcements were coming through and whatever. I don't remember how it started, but we got to see that it was going to look completely different. So I had just assumed that they were just doing something entirely different, and it had nothing to do with G4. And then I didn't watch it because it looked ugly, and something looking ugly is a deal breaker for me in itself, with very rare exceptions. But then I started hearing from people that it was teasing stuff from G4. And I was like, oh, okay, those are fun, like, little Easter eggs, I guess. And then it started tying itself more and more to G4, and I'm like, oh, this is supposed to be in the same timeline? Like, that doesn't make any sense at all. And I haven't even watched anything of it. And I've heard from, I don't know if you guys know Doc Anubis. He's been loosely explaining some of the stuff to me, and it just doesn't make any sense. So no, I agree. It should have been a reboot. I would have rather. I can barely handle G4 as it is. Cancel Out Ruins. Is that what is that? That sounds vaguely familiar. Sounds vaguely familiar. Yeah, I could barely handle G4 as it was, because some of the writing was not so good. It was not so good later on in the show. So yeah, G5 should have been something totally different. And you can, if you close your eyes hard enough, just kind of see it that way. Because I don't even watch it, so it doesn't bother me. Those are the Spirit of Harmony from G4 coming back straight up. What's the Spirit of Harmony? I don't know what that is. Is that a thing? I know. I remember the pilot, pilot for G4, that Twilight told Nightmare Moon that they were the spirits of the elements of harmony. Oh yeah, that might be season 8. Yeah, season 8. I watched season 8. I just didn't watch season 9. I don't remember anything like that in season 8. If you told me season 9, I'd believe it, because I still haven't seen season 9. Season 9 sounds like a mess. A very important mess that I've been left out on, but I don't care. But I, for the original premise, yeah, I completely agree. Of what you said, it should have just been separate. And to me, practically, the Tree of Harmony takes the form of Twilight Sparkle. What? Are you kidding me? Are you joking? What? Okay, whatever. Sure, why not? Why not? That's probably season 9. I don't remember anything like that happening in season 8. Although, to be fair, I could have just blacked it out from my memory because of a trauma response. This is a thing from season 8. How many of those purple smart? I don't remember anything like that from season 8. But then again, I hated season 8. By the time I got to season 8, I was already running on fumes. I don't know if I finished it. I may have finished it. Let me see, because I have. I think I have the episodes. Hold on. No, I don't think that happens in season 8. Because the Mean Six is in season 8. That's one of the few episodes I think I actually liked. Friendship at University, the Washouts, and then the finale was Cozy Glow, I think. School Days, School Rays is premiering. Yeah, I don't think it was season 8. I could be wrong. Like I said, I could have blacked it out due to trauma. But yeah, that's goofy as heck. That's goofy as heck. I hated that Trio was like growing. Well, they never told us that. One of the things I hated about G4, and I hated this about G4, is that they would just toss in random developments just for the sake of whatever the episode was. And I don't know how they did it. The LinkedIn said, oh, YouTube's probably blocking it. Because I know you can't send links in comments, I don't think. Some people get away with it, I don't know how. But YouTube's probably blocking it. Somehow they did this completely. They screwed everything up. I don't know how they did this. There were certain episodes, certain premieres, certain finales, whatever, they would just toss in, for the sake of the episode, a random development in the world that they never mentioned up until this point, ever. And in the beginning of the show, that makes sense. Oh, you put it in the Discord. That's so funny. Open up in Firefox. Hold on. Blah 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 blah. It was season. Are you telling me it's season 8 as proof? What? What lies beneath? I don't remember that at all. Hold on a second. What lies beneath? What lies beneath? What lies beneath? What lies beneath? I did not like that cast, that new cast. I totally forgot about them. Where even is it? Oh, here it is. Okay. Episode 22. Oh. Oh. I did black it out. Okay, you were right. Yeah. It was also in the finale. I don't remember that. I hated season 8. I hated it. It was easily the worst season of the entire show, at least for me. So yeah, apparently I did. You were right. Well, that's dumb. That's dumb. That it should return in G5. That's stupid. And I don't like it. I don't like that. What did I have open? I had Live TG open. If I continue with this channel, I'm not sure. I didn't mind it. I just like 8 and 6 the most. I have a hard time. I have a hard time judging the seasons as seasons. Because how do I say this? Most of the episodes were boring. I initially stopped watching after season 4. Because I had been excited that Twilight finally became an alicorn. And then in season 4, it was apparent that that wasn't going to mean anything. So I got bored and I stopped watching. So in the time that I stopped watching, I caught up. But most of the episodes are boring. So I have a hard time judging the show by seasons because it's like, well, the whole thing is boring. The whole show is like, at best, for me. There were a couple of good episodes, but that's it. They're just episodes. And to me, that makes no sense. It's like having a novel, and then you're like, well, the novel's like, but there's a couple of really good chapters. It's like I wouldn't recommend a novel based off of a couple good chapters, and most of them being eh. I like the experimental side quest episodes, like the Power Pony ones, and you really like those, really? Did you? You really like those, huh? The show was already filler. Those were filler episodes to the filler. It was like filler twice. I don't know. I guess it's just me. I'm someone that doesn't like my time being wasted. I'm very picky about my entertainment. Very, very, very picky. They were better in the earlier seasons. In the earlier seasons, it makes more sense. It makes more sense. See, this is the thing. When there's a show that's just starting, right? Us as a viewer and the production staff aren't that acquainted with it yet. So it's going to make sense that things are going to appear out of nowhere. And there may be some detours that are taken that don't quite make sense to us yet. Because this is all brand new. And so when I watch TV shows, I'm a lot more forgiving of the earlier seasons because we're all still just in this together, figuring this out. I'm the type of guy to not skip intermissions when listening to an album. I don't know what there's intermissions in albums. I don't even know what that is. So I'm a lot more forgiving with that in earlier seasons. By the first 3 seasons, and I say 3 because I've watched enough TV shows where most of them have it figured out by the 3rd season. Tool or wean, yes. I don't know what that means. I don't know what any of that means. By the 3rd season, most shows already have it figured out. And by the 4th season onward, they're now using and recycling all the stuff that they've introduced to us within the first 3 seasons. With some exceptions, every now and then, if it's done right, they are both bands. Oh, alright. I'll take your word for it. With some exceptions, they'll add in new... They'll add in new ideas, and it needs to be done right. But MLP decided to introduce new stuff all the time, and then those ideas would disappear, and then new ideas would take their place to also disappear, and then they would take episodes out to goof off. There's already enough goofing off. You may as well just make it part of the normal show, because the normal show has no direction. So it's all just a big waste of time. Like they're not really trying to go anywhere or do anything. They're just trying to write episodes to air so that they can get the show done with. And I don't like that. I don't like my time being wasted. If it was like, I guess if that was more clear in the beginning, within the first 3 seasons, then I wouldn't have anything to be upset about. But they made Alicorn Twilight, which kind of hints at some sort of progression and escalation. But nothing happened. It just went... It climaxed and then just crashed right back down. Like, nothing happened. So, yeah, to me, the most of the show is just boring. Let alone goofy nothing filler episodes. Although you and the other guys in chat have really have really low standards for your entertainment. Well, I guess your TV entertainment. To be fair, TV is really hard to get right. I say TV, but I mean like TV shows, even if they're on like Netflix or whatever. What do you mean? What do I mean about what? Like you guys having low standards? Who needs standards? Well, you don't need standards. You don't need to have standards. If you want to waste your own time, you're more than welcome to. At the very least, if you have standards, you could make some funny commentary videos about whatever you're watching. Because I essentially got duped into watching MLP. If it was this bad from the very beginning, none of us would be here right now. I got tricked. I got tricked. So, me having standards at least gave way for a somewhat entertaining, though obscure and niche, YouTube channel about it. We have 30 views. Are those unique? There's no way, right? There's no way those are unique. If we've never had more than 3 kindergarten viewers? Whatever. Season 7 is my 3rd favorite season, if that says anything. I don't know if it says anything. Let me look through hold on, let me look through let's see, Celestial Advice, that episode was awful. All Bottled Up, oh, that was entertaining. I can't see any of the thumbnail. Secrets and Pies, Once Upon a Zeppelin, what was that? Oh, that was the one where she went on the trip. Again, entertaining, but meh. Action Recreation. CMC episodes are always a waste of time. Always a waste of time. Health of Information. I liked a Health of Information. Fame and Misfortune. Fame and Misfortune is in season 7. The one where they played with the pillars and hinted at the Lord throughout. I can't argue with that, right? Because I was just talking about introducing new ideas out of nowhere. Fame and Misfortune doesn't count. It so does count. It's in there. I guess they did it. Honestly, not the worst episode. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Fame and Misfortune is the worst episode of any show I've ever seen. The worst one. And that includes TV shows with like B-list acting, C-list acting, D-list acting, no budget, terrible directing. Season 6 had worse? No. Fame and Misfortune is the worst episode of television I have ever seen. Now, granted, I haven't seen that many because I don't tend to watch TV. But the premise of attacking your own viewers and making that a part of the show is that just takes the cake. I've never seen that in any other show. Of shaming and mocking the viewers of your own show. I've never seen that. By far, that makes it the worst episode I've ever seen. Of any TV show I've ever watched. They're probably not the only show to ever do that. I've just never seen another show that's done that. But it's watchable. It's not watchable. it's not watchable. I take breaks in between nearly episodes. Took months to get through it. Well, let me look through. Let me look through season 6 here. And well, let me turn off the display. Let's just get used to that. The crystalling. What happened in the crystalling? This premiere. Oh, it was the baby. Yeah, that was annoying. Mod Pie episode. Those got annoying. Gauntlet of Fire, No Second Prances, Newbie Dash, Where the Apple Lies. I mean, this is all... Season 6 is a lot of wasted time. I'll give you that. The times they are a changeling. Yes. I forgot this was in season 6. What was No Second Prances? Trixie and Starlight episode. Those were kind of cute, I guess. The finale is one of my favorite finales that'll make Brony Notion mad. To wear it back again. Oh yeah, because didn't they Actually, I don't remember why it made him mad. Season 6 finale, you know what? I'll give it to you. That was entertaining. I had fun watching the season 6 finale. Had to take mental health breaks from that season. Every episode was actual garbage except for like 2. I wouldn't say that. It does seem like a lot of wasted time. But that's indistinguishable from the rest of the show. I don't know what your beef with season 6 in particular. I've only seen season 1 and 2 so far. Last one I saw was season 2, episode 19. Stop there. Just stop there. You can watch season 3 if you want. I like season 3. A lot of people don't. Season 3 was also a lot of wasted time. The only really good thing about season 3 is, one, it was cut in half. I think there's like 13 episodes instead of like the usual 22 or 26. And then the only thing I like from season 3 was the finale, which everybody hates. Keep going. Season 5 is the second best one. Season 5 is just like season 6. The Cutie Map, Castle Sweet Castle, Bloom and Gloom, Tanks for the Memories. Make New Friends with Keep Discord was entertaining. Canterlot Boutique was entertaining. The Prince's Dream of Magic Sheep was... I don't remember how I felt about that one. Brotherhood Social, Crusaders of the Lost Mark. This is all like wasted time. Yeah, If you put in a random assortment of season 5 and season 6 episodes, I wouldn't be able to tell which one came from which. I don't understand why you would like season 5 more than 6. It's all just a bunch of random nothing events happening. But James, I'm saying you can watch season 3 if you want. I'm assuming you don't want to because it's been God knows how long. But I wouldn't go past season 3. A lot of people don't like season 3. I'm actually not sure why. I loved season 3, but you're not me, so a lot of people wouldn't like it. You're probably good where you're at. The first 2 seasons is where are the only ones that Lauren Faust was involved with anyway. And then after season 2, she got... They say she left, but they say she got booted, whatever. Crystal Empire is my favorite location in the show. Is there a particular reason why? It's not really anything special. It doesn't even seem to make much sense. Like, what is it? It's not much of an empire, but... I'm not offended by it. I just like it a lot. Well, fair enough. I mean, like, that's... I'm still here making YouTube videos about this stuff. God knows I could be doing something else with my life by this point, but it's creative. Well, the whole show's creative. It's just creative in the wrong direction. Hey, I can create something terrible. It'll still be creative. Because I made it with my imagination. Yeah, I don't know why you would say that season 5 is better than season 6. I wouldn't be able to tell the difference. If you picked random episodes from both seasons, I wouldn't be able to tell you which one came from which. Most of both seasons are just a waste of time. Season 7, I think, is a little bit less of a waste of time because of what you mentioned about them hinting at the pillars or whatever. And that was kind of the only... That was what I've wanted from the show the whole time, and they kind of, like... They kind of did it in the most formulaic way that it killed the entire point of doing it. But I got what I wanted, so I haven't complained about it much. But funny enough, that still doesn't bring the whole season to more favor with me, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. Like, it doesn't... When I think season 7, I don't think, like, oh yeah, I really like season 7. First of all, Shadowplay, I think, was season 7. Shadowplay was terrible. Oh, right, I still have them. I gotta get used to this. I need a second screen is what I need. Oh, right. Celestial Advice, bad. Shadowplay was really dumb. Marks and Recreations, is that a CMC episode? Yeah. Waste of time. Daring Done was okay. Did I even watch it? I guess I did. I don't remember what happens in it. It isn't the main thing about you. Waste of time. I'm scrolling through them now. To Change the Changeling, comically awful. Campfire Tales was... Wow, there's a lot of bad episodes in Season 7. What is this? Hard to Say Anything? Another CMC episode. Goodness gracious. Parental Guidance. Another CMC episode? Oh no, this was the Rainbow Dash Parents one? Yeah. Oh my goodness, there's so many CMC episodes. Every single one of those was a waste of time. I did not care. I could not care about the CMC throughout the entire duration of the show. I just didn't care about who they were. They were completely unimportant. It's been 2 hours. We've been sitting here for an hour. Look at that. Well, I probably should start doing this anyway. Because my wife is going to text me in a little bit. So I think I'm just going to cut it here. I will be streaming again. How soon, I don't know. Yeah, I gotta make some food. Yeah, I'll stream again in a bit. And we'll just cut it off here. I want to get this done, make these streams a little bit more interesting. Yeah, thanks for coming, James and Iceberg. And anybody else who showed up but didn't chat. And I will try to be on again, hopefully somewhat soon. It's difficult. I'm literally just I'm dying, I'm actually dying. It's crazy, but not physically, just mentally. I'm losing my mind. But seeking food I haven't eaten in 20 hours. Yeah, that's not good. Actually, I think that's been about as long as it's been for me. I haven't eaten since last night, and it's 1 p.m. So yeah, I'll cut it here. Hopefully I'll see you guys again soon. Alright.